Hey, fourth graders. So, as I promised, there wasn't going to be quite as much work this week. You're having an opportunity to finish up everything from last week. I did assign quite a bit, especially in math last week. So, I figured I'd give you a little more time to get those things finished. And I'm going to show you a few opportunities for some virtual tours that you can do for the rest of this week and that you might want to go on next week also. I'm not going to grade them, but I just wanted to have them available for you in case that you wanted to have that opportunity to do that or try them out. I did hear some feedback back from the science I sent out last week that some of you were really liking the science site that you could visit, and I think that's awesome. I'm really glad that you like that. Okay, so I am going to take myself off the screen so that way I can show you this really cool site. I will be sending the link out for you too. All right, kiddos? So this is the site, and it is showing you like all these different it's showing you these national parks, I should say, not all these, but these ones right here for sure. This one is called Kenai Fjords, and that's in Alaska, and it is a national park, and you can go visit it. And we have the Hawaii volcanoes. We have Carlsbad Caverns, which I visited when I was young, and it's super cool. And I actually think I may have showed your group some things about Carlsbad Caverns when you guys were my second graders. Here is Bryce Canyon, and this one is in Utah. And this is in Florida called the Dry Tortugas, I believe. I might have not pronounced that correctly, but I think that's what it is. So I am going to use Carlsbad Caverns as an example to show you guys, okay, kiddos? So what you would do is we have this here, and it says Carlsbad Caverns National Park. Fly with thousands of bats, explore incredible formations, and trek by headlamp through a cave. Okay, I'm back. Had a message from a parent. Okay, kiddos, so here, Carlsbad Caverns. I'm going to click a link on here for you guys.
Nestled in the Guadalupe Mountains of southern New Mexico lies a place millions of years in the making. Travel 750 feet underground with Park Ranger Pam Cox to explore the ancient mysteries of Carlsbad Caverns National Park.
There's so much that we don't know about this place. We don't know how fast it formed or exactly how old it is. Well, 120 years ago, a Texas ranch hand saw a massive swarm of bats flying out of his cave. So he set out to investigate, and this is what he found. I've worked at parks with mountains and canyons, but in my 6 years here at Carlsbad Caverns, what strikes me most is just how foreign and mysterious this place is. The cave swallows that are flying all around us are working the day shift. But pretty soon they're going to be clocking out, and the night shift is going to begin. Hundreds of thousands of Brazilian free-tailed bats will come out in search of food. So come on, let's go watch this incredible show and see the world through the eyes of a bat.
Okay, kiddos, so then they have different things that you can click here to see. Over here has the entrance. If you were to click on here, it'll take you back there. This will give you a view of those bats coming out at night. And over here is if you wanted to listen to her speak again and different things. So let's look at the bats. I'm just going to go through and show you how some of this works.
Ever heard the saying, blind as a bat? Well, bats aren't blind. In fact, they can see almost as well as we can. But because they travel at night, they don't have the visual cues to help steer them. Instead, their other senses pick up the slack. Come experience life as a bat.
Okay, kiddos, so we're going to do that.
Echolocation allows bats to navigate in total darkness.
You see all those bats? That is pretty cool. So we're actually one of them right now. We're just flying around. And this is the bat room. They actually do have a bat room. I think that there is a bat room in Carlsbad Cavern, if I remember correctly. So let's go look.
You are standing in the largest single cave chamber in North America. It's bigger than 6 football fields. Take an off-trail tour of Lower Cave by headlamp. See the infinite number of forms and textures, and learn about the history and the exploration of the caverns.
Okay, just a second. Okay, kiddos, so then there's all these different things that you can visit here. This is Trek Through the Lower Cave, Discover Secret Rooms. Here's one, Examine Cave Textures. So let's look at the cave textures.
Hundreds of millions of years ago, the rock surrounding us was an ocean reef. Large chambers were carved out, and the rest was formed drop by drop. The incredible formations are called speleothems. It's all made of calcium carbonate, but it forms differently based on a variety of conditions, giving us a wide array of shapes and textures.
Okay, so that was the textures. Let's look over here at the secret room, maybe. Okay, kiddos?
Even though we've been a national park since 1930, new rooms are still being discovered. 30 years ago, cavers using helium balloons floated a rope up 240 feet into an opening in the ceiling of the big room. At the top of the rope, they found a room that was filled with stunning white formations. They named it Spirit World. You are standing in the largest single cave chamber in North America.
Here's the lower
it's
cave.
It's bigger than 6.
We've already heard that, so let's go through the lower cave. That's pretty cool, isn't it, guys? You can see like they're like these different lights, and I'm guessing it's their hats and stuff gleaming off of the rocks. Okay, let's go over here to the big room. Oh, I must have went out of the thing. Sorry. Well, we're gonna go back in for just a second.
Nestled in the Guadalupe Mountains of southern New Mexico lies a place millions of years in the making.
I just want to go back in, kiddos, and see if I can
with Park Ranger Pam Cox to explore the
go to
ancient
that
mysteries
one
of
little
Carlsbad
room.
Caverns National Park.
There's so much.
We'll just speed through there.
I've worked at parks with mountains and canyons, but in my 6 years here at Carlsbad Caverns, what strikes me most is just how foreign and mysterious this place is.
Okay, now that we're back here, I wanted to see, I'm guessing maybe that was all that there was for us to see. Okay, so then if you click this again, then it does take you back out to here. And then since we've done a tour of Carlsbad Caverns, you guys could check out Kanaya Fjords National Park, or the Hawaii volcanoes, which I know some of you were very interested in, Bryce Canyon in Utah. And we did go to Utah when we went on our tour through the United States. And then the dry Tortugas, I believe is how they say it, in Florida. So these are your choices with this particular link that I'm going to send out. I may be sending out some other ones you can choose for virtual tours, but I will more than likely make another video for those if they're a different style to go into than these ones. So for these ones, they'll all have the buttons like I showed you that work with this so that you can use that. Okay, kiddos? I hope you guys are having an amazing week. We're almost finished with virtual school, or distance learning, I should say. You guys have all worked really hard, and I'm really proud of you. And I know it has been different, and I have missed you all very, very, very much. With that said, kiddos, I know it's kind of gloomy today, so maybe going and seeing somewhere different and cool might brighten your day up.